My beloved soul, today is the day when everything can start to align in your life. I call you to a pause, a sacred moment outside of time, so you can hear the most important sound in the universe right now, the sound of a page turning. You have been rereading the past chapters of your life for so long. Some are sweet, full of heartwarming memories. Others are difficult, stained by tears, loss, and regrets. And you, as a faithful reader of your own story, may have started to believe you already know the ending, that the main plot has played out, and only footnotes remain. You got used to the tone, characters, and settings of previous chapters, and perhaps stopped expecting a major plot twist. That is exactly why my voice needed to reach you today, with the force of a decree and the gentleness of an invitation. What I am about to unveil to you next can transform your life, because I am not just promising a small change. I am, as the author of your existence, officially declaring the end of one volume of your life and the start of a completely new one. What if today, this day you thought would be like all others, was actually the day of your great turnaround, the tipping point, the moment the before and after of your story are defined, the change you have waited for, the peace you have sought, the strength you have asked for, are no longer in a distant future. They are contained in a choice, a decision available to you right now. The power for your transformation is not in your circumstances, it is in your permission. Before continuing the message, write this word of faith in the comments. Today begins my turnaround in God. By doing this, you are signing your name on the first page of your new chapter. You are declaring your readiness for change. Now, continuing the message, I invite you to breathe the air of a new beginning. Leave behind the dust of old roads. Free yourself from the weight of baggage that no longer needs to be carried. The page before you is blank, immaculate, full of potential that your mind, still stuck in yesterday's patterns, can barely conceive. And I am here, with the golden pen of my love in hand, ready to start writing with you the most beautiful story you have ever lived. My precious soul, let us unmask together the greatest thief of your transformation, the illusion of tomorrow. You have lived under the tyranny of tomorrow. Tomorrow I will have peace when this crisis passes. Tomorrow I will be happy when that person values me. Tomorrow I will start taking care of myself when I have more time. Tomorrow has become your storage for hopes, a horizon you never reach. And as you wait for tomorrow, you only survive today. You postpone your joy, condition your peace, and procrastinate your own healing. The enemy of your soul delights in this, for he knows the only life you truly have is today. And if he can steal your today, he will have stolen your life. The turnaround I have for you is not an event that will happen in the future. The turnaround is your decision to stop waiting. It is your revolution against tomorrow. It is you standing in the middle of your imperfect day, with your unchanged circumstances, declaring, "My new life does not start when my world changes. It starts when I change, and I change now." Your change does not depend on an external sign, an opening door, or a filling bank account. It depends on one single and powerful thing: your choice. The choice to no longer be defined by your past. The choice to no longer be held hostage by your future. The choice to live fully and abundantly in the only time given to you, the now. You may be thinking, "But I am not ready. I am still wounded. I am still weak." My daughter, you do not need to be ready to start. You need to start to become ready. My grace is not a reward for your readiness. It is the power that enables you in your imperfection the moment you decide to act. Now, before we continue this message, write in the comments, "I trust the Lord." By doing this, you are declaring you trust my power to transform you now more than the lie that you need a perfect tomorrow to begin. If this message touched your heart and you wish to support this mission, click on Super Thanks and help spread words of light, encouragement, and inspiration to many lives. Continuing, your turnaround is not a destination, it is a direction. It is your decision to take a single step in a new direction today. And I promise, if you take the step, I will build the path under your feet. My blessed soul. And what is the nature of this choice, this turnaround? It is not primarily a change of behavior. It is a change of government. Until today, your life has been governed largely by your circumstances and feelings. If the day is good, you feel good. If someone praises you, you feel valuable. If the future looks promising, you have hope. You have been a consequence. Your soul has been like a small boat adrift, tossed here and there by the waves of what happens around you. The turnaround is your declaration of independence. It is you saying, "My circumstances are no longer my king. My feelings are no longer my dictator. Starting today, my life is governed by a single thing, the truth of God's word about me." This is the turnaround. It is the transition from living outside in to starting to live inside out. It is you taking your place, no longer as a victim of your world, but as the ruler of your inner world, in partnership with me. Your peace, starting today, will not come from the absence of problems, but from your decision to focus on my presence amidst the problems. Your joy will not come from happy events, but from your choice to rejoice in my goodness, regardless of circumstances. Your worth will not come from others' approval, but from your acceptance of my unconditional approval. Do you see the shift in power? You stop being a thermometer, which only reflects the environment's temperature, and become a thermostat which sets the temperature. I, your God, am sending you a special sign. The sign you wait for so much is in this verse, 2 Corinthians 5:17, which says, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come, the old is gone, the new is here." The turnaround is your decision today to start living as the new creation you already are, instead of continuing to live as a patch on the old one. Write in the comments, "I received this message and am blessed," and send love and protection to the person you love, declaring that God's newness is available to her too today. If this message touched your heart, show your support with a super thanks, and help spread this message of light. And before we move on, let me lead you to something I prepared to further strengthen your faith. If you feel you need inner healing, spiritual reconnection, purpose, and prosperity aligned with my heart, there is a path of 31 days waiting for you. Each day of this walk was created for me to speak to you in a deeper and more personal way. If you wish to follow this road, the link is in the description and the first pinned comment. Now, let us continue the message. If you are not subscribed to the channel, do it now. By subscribing, you will receive your daily reinforcement to govern your new life. This choice of government is your most radical act, and it is what unlocks all other changes. My beloved soul, for this new government to be established, the old regime must be deposed, and the old regime is your past. It has ruled your life for too long, through the chains of guilt and bitterness. Today is the day of your revolution. Today is the day of your amnesty. Your turnaround demands that you make peace with your own history, and the only way to do that is through forgiveness. First, forgiveness toward others. Every person who hurt you, every disappointment, every betrayal, you have carried these events like a life sentence, and you are, at the same time, the prisoner and the jailer. Forgiveness is your decision to open the cell door, not because they deserve freedom, but because you deserve it. It is you saying, "Your mistake will no longer have the power to define my identity or dictate my happiness. I hand you over to the just judge, and I choose to walk in freedom today." Second and most crucial, forgiveness toward yourself. You have been your harshest judge, your most relentless critic. You replay your mistakes in your mind, in an endless cycle of regret and shame. And this self-condemnation is the anchor holding you to the harbor of your old self. My daughter, hear my final sentence on your case. Innocent, not by your merits, but by my grace. I not only forgave your mistakes, I redeemed them. I used them to weave the tapestry of your wisdom and compassion. Your insistence on punishing yourself is an affront to my sacrifice. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, whom you would like to forgive. Visualize each of them, send love, and say, "I forgive you and set you free. Peace be with you." Feel the lightness and freedom forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice every day to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. This act, done today, not tomorrow, is the demolition of your inner Bastille. It is your declaration that the old regime of guilt and bitterness has fallen, and in its place, a new government of grace, peace. And freedom is established today. Your turnaround cannot happen in a heart that is still at war with the past. Make peace today, and from this peace, your new life can start to be built on solid ground. My precious soul, with the past forgiven and the new government established, what is the first law of your new kingdom? It is the law of gratitude. Gratitude is the official language of my kingdom, and it is the practice that, most quickly, will take you out of the mindset of lack and transport you to the mindset of abundance. Your old life was often defined by what was missing. You looked at your life and saw the empty spaces, and this generated anxiety and dissatisfaction. Your turnaround today is your decision to shift your focus. It is your choice to stop looking at the empty spaces and start celebrating the filled spaces. It is taking your eyes off what you do not have and fixing them with a thankful heart on everything you already have. I do not ask you to be grateful for your problems. I ask you to be grateful amidst them, so that you train your eyes to find my goodness, which is always present, even on the darkest days. Gratitude is your most practical act of faith. It is you saying, Father, even if my circumstances are not perfect, I choose to believe in your goodness. I choose to focus on your provision and not on my lack. And a heart that practices gratitude becomes a magnet for more blessings. Because gratitude opens the doors of heaven. It changes your frequency. It tunes you into the frequency of my generosity. Your turnaround begins today with a treasure hunt. Challenge yourself today to find 10 things, 10 small evidences of my grace in your life, and give thanks for them. The warmth of the sun, a kind word, your food, your breath. By doing this, you will start rewriting the script of your mind. You will leave survival mode and enter celebration mode. And a celebrated life is a life that attracts more reasons to celebrate. The joy you seek is not at the end of your problem. It is at the beginning of your gratitude. Start today. My blessed soul, your inner turnaround, which begins today, will inevitably create an outer turnaround. Your new identity, your new peace, your new gratitude. All of this will start to overflow from you and impact the world around you. Your purpose, which perhaps seemed like such a complex search, will unveil itself in the simplicity of your today. Your turnaround commissions you, today, to be an agent of turnaround in the lives of others. By choosing peace instead of anxiety, you become a carrier of peace. Your calm amidst the storm will become a refuge for the afflicted hearts around you. They will be attracted by your serenity, and you will have the opportunity to introduce them to the source of your peace. By choosing forgiveness instead of bitterness, you become an ambassador of reconciliation. Your story of freedom will give others the courage to also free themselves from their own chains. By choosing gratitude instead of complaint, you become a lighthouse keeper of hope. Your refusal to focus on the negative, your capacity to find beauty in the ordinary, will be a light guiding others out of the darkness of discouragement. Share this video with 2 dear people who need this message of hope and faith. Let us build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer of faith and hope. A simple, Lord, let my turnaround today be a seed of transformation for the world. Aligns your personal decision with my redemptive plan. Do not wait for tomorrow to make a difference. Your opportunity to be a blessing is now. Your small act of love today, born from your transformed heart, can be the turning point in another person's life. Your turnaround is not a selfish event. It is the start of a chain reaction of grace, healing, and hope. And you, my daughter, are the first domino. My precious soul, the decision to make today the day of your turnaround is the main event. But for this decision to become your new reality, it needs to be sustained by new daily practices. Your old life was sustained by habits of reaction. Your new life will be sustained by habits of intention. I want to give you your sustenance plan. Simple and powerful. Your first practice is the morning decree. Every morning upon waking, before anything else, declare out loud who you are and how you choose to live that day. Today, I am a beloved daughter of God. Today, I choose peace. Today, I choose gratitude. Today, my life is governed by God's truth and not by my feelings. This decree sets your intention and aligns your spirit for victory from the first moment. Your second practice is the pause for reconnection. Throughout the day, The world will try to pull you back to the old road. Create the habit of taking small pauses. It can be for a minute every hour. In these pauses, breathe deeply, close your eyes, and simply reconnect with me and your decision. Remind yourself of who is in charge. This practice will keep you centered and stop the autopilot of anxiety from taking control. Your third practice is the nightly victory inventory. Before sleeping, instead of replaying your failures or worries, take an inventory of your victories of the day. Note every time you manage to choose peace, every moment of gratitude, every small act of love. Celebrate your progress. Gratitude for today's victory is what gives you the strength and motivation for tomorrow's walk. Decree, pause, and inventory. This is the tripod that will sustain your new life. It is not a burden of rules, but a rhythm of grace, which will keep you firm in your decision that your turnaround is not for tomorrow. It is for today, and for all your todays. My beloved soul, we have reached the end of our call and the beginning of your new era. The fork in the road has been presented. The choice has been offered. The truth has been disclosed. Together, we unmask the tyranny of tomorrow and embrace the transforming power of today. You understood that your turnaround is not an event, but a decision of inner government. We cleared the ground of the past with forgiveness, and we equipped you with the tools of gratitude, purpose, and daily practices to sustain your new life. Now, the power is in your hands. Not the power to control the world, but the power given by me to choose your own response to the world. And this is the only freedom that truly matters. On my part, I promise you, the moment you make this choice today, all heaven will move in your support. My grace will empower you. My spirit will guide you. My angels will protect you. I will not let you walk this road alone. Your decision today activates my supernatural intervention in your life. Your part, my daughter, is simply to choose. It is having the courage to believe that change is possible now. It is refusing to spend one more day in life's waiting room. It is standing up in faith and walking out the door of your now. Leave this meeting with a holy determination in your spirit, the determination to no longer postpone your joy, your peace, your life. The past is gone, the future has not arrived. All you have is today, and today, my beloved, can be and will be, if you choose, the first day of the rest of your glorious life. The turnaround is not a question. It is an invitation. Do you accept? If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "Today is the day of my turnaround, and I accept." Your words strengthen your faith and also light the path for other people who need this light. Share your experiences in the comments. And before we close, I need to lead you to something I prepared especially for you. I have seen your search for inner healing, spiritual reconnection, a new purpose, and prosperity that comes from my hands. None of this is by chance. When your heart cries out, I open ways. Therefore, through this channel, I have placed before you a guided walk of 31 days, a process where, daily, I can speak with more depth to your spirit. This is not just an ebook, it is a path of restoration, alignment, and growth, created to strengthen your faith, renew your hope, and open doors you never imagined. If you feel this call, access the link I left in the description and also in the first pinned comment of this video. Start this walk of healing, reconnection, purpose, and prosperity today. I will be with you on every page, guiding your steps and lighting your path. If this message touched your heart, like this video and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving my word. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video.